Well, boys, this is going to be a dream weekend for that's right here. I got that. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Unless we, what do you think if they find their crimes? No. Again, also, have you spoken to this guy? Of course, I haven't spoken to him. I spoke to him many times. He kind of not speak English, so I looked him dead in the eye and I said, "Move on my head," which means you will die in his own language. I'm afraid we found it. I'm afraid we found it. Say, we're not going to search for the Linux. It's very good. I think you know what I'm another. Yes. Yes. I know something. Hello there. Who's there? Yes. How do you? Yes, good. You're yeah. I'm the only one who's ever decent, you know. Correct. So the reason you're not 70% win rate, like it says, launch this video. Incorrect break-even. So the reason you're not getting that 70% win rate on the mech model, and if you want to fix this, launch this video. Let's use this 1 minute IPG as an example. It was reacting out of a 30-minute for value gap with internal SMT. It had true manipulation targeting liquidity leading up to an unmitigated 5 minute gap with an overall bullish high time frame being at all-time highs. Most traders will enter this position, see the displacement into the 5 minute gap, move their stop loss to break even, eliminating any risk on the trade, but then ended up getting stopped out before price for NTP. To fix this, we'll analyze the trade itself. We're looking at what's against the trade. We have a 5 minute bearish for value gap. However, this 5 minute bearish for value gap is competing against a 2 minute bullish for value gap, a change in state of delivery, a lower time frame rejection block, and an SMT high resistance slow within a high time frame fair value gap. Your higher time frame bullish trade idea, your 2 minute bullish fair value gap, your CISD, your IAPG, your rejection block, and your SMT intermediate high resistance low inside of a high time frame key low are all competing against one small 5 minute bearish fair value gap. All these trade confluences protect your stop loss and support your trade idea. So when we are this bullish at all-time highs, or even just this bullish not at all-time highs, do you really think that one 5 minute fair value gap is going to trump all of these confluences? If you have more risk associated with this trade, like data lows or low resistance liquidity leading to your stop loss, then you could maybe make the argument to go break even at the 5 minute, but one single 5 minute with nothing else supporting the bearish narrative is not enough to protect your capital on this trade idea. And if this is an emotional problem, you should not be scared of a little bit of drawdown. At the end of the day, we're trading 30 to 50 point moves on the NASDAQ. There are going to be trades that will present risks against it that might cause a reaction that could stop you at a break even, but still deliver to the trade idea. You have to look at the confluences that are supporting and against your trade and outweigh the pros and the cons. And in today's scenario, it was very obvious to not break even. You can see that we respected the bullish confluences, disrespected the bearish, and displaced higher. Incorrect break-even is the reason you're not getting that 70% win rate on the mech model. And if you want to fix this, watch this video. Apa lo lo? Terle. Iya kan lo. Update. Just be a little bit. So that if I don't live for our generation, I might just be buying 17 large as a Coachella. Because we forgot how to do math. That's because experts are now warning that the last 20-year move to digital learning in school might have just cooked us. See, not only did recently a neuroscientist testify before U.S. Congress claiming that Gen Z is the first generation in history to score identity more than their parents, despite spending 4 years in school. Let's see then. As now, turns out for the last 3 years, they've been quietly investing hundreds of millions of dollars in traditional learning and moving back to paper and textbooks. I think you guys would want us as recently as 2020. The United States performs $1 billion on new laptops and tech in school. And now, as you can tell this information since 2030. Finally gonna sell my PS5. If training is overstimulating you, go set aside. Go to surprise. Your overstimulation is the balance. Your training performance. Your trust. It is. Your boy Jada was leaving the studio last night confining the now, I find that quite peculiar because Drake is about to drop an album in about 2 weeks from now called Iceman. And we all know that he's going to take some subliminal shots at Kendrick, or maybe he has a diss track ready in this new album for Kendrick. But this is what I think is about to happen to Baby 15. I think that Kendrick is going to drop an album called Fireman the same day that Drake drops his album called Ice. And he is not going to let his foot above. Have you seen it? I made 7.5K today trading in about 20 minutes, and I gotta say that was probably the most stressful 20 minutes of my life. I haven't been that anxious for a trade planning out in so long because I went into today's market thinking that it was just going to operate 500 points with everything going on. And I took a short, and it starts consolidating.
ஷார்ட் தான் ப்ரோ நல்லா இருந்துச்சு பாக்குறதுக்கு நேத்து எல்லாருமே அதான் பண்ணிருக்காங்க நானும் சாப்பிடுச்சு அவங்க எல்லாம் டக்குனு மாத்திக்கானுங்க ரெண்டு பிரேக்அப் சிஸ்டம் செல் பண்ணாம இருக்கிறது Yeah.
100% நம்மளோட மாடல் படி பண்றப்ப கூட லாஸ் வராதான் அந்த லாஸ் அந்த மாதிரி நினைச்சிட்டு ஓனாது அது குட் லாஸ் அவ்வளவுதான்
The only slayer who defeated an upper moon alone, Zenitsu. Others of all the talent, to multiple techniques. He only had one, a single form, and instead of giving up, he pushed it to the limit, repeated it, perfected it, turned it into something that doesn't fail. Absolute speed, total precision, on instant, to decide everything. But it doesn't end there, because his true power isn't what he does when he's strong. It's what he does when he wants to run. And still, he stays. Because he's the bravest. He's the one who feels the most fear, and still moves but and that's why that achievement matters. Not because he won alone, but because he did it. While still being who he was, still shaking, still doubting, still being that boy who seemed weak, and still, he did it. Because in the end, you don't need to stop being afraid to become unstoppable. You just need to not step back when the moment arrives. At that moment, Zenitsu never lets it pass. Imagine being so strong and Let's not much of the people understand. Discipline isn't about winning. It's about doing what is good. Here's the truth for you. Really wanted to be able to get to that kind of there is sacrifice almost everything else in your life. You don't have a family. You don't get to spend days and somewhere in one of the clouds on there, one of the displays. With this music I don't listen to, I don't get with you, sound of friends and be on the so and I can't wait to get you. Think about it. That's social. Things are moments. Here, come look at this. Come look at this. Stop. Come look at this. Here's guys not gonna job because our government actually pays 3/4 of any expenses. Are you serious? I'm dead serious. So why would they pay the waivers? Price? Like a Canadian, before the price. If you told her to get a job, no, I'll apply for 50 jobs last year. From 5 if I thought I didn't listen to that, I would literally be helpless. And if you actually see that, if you look around, see, it's worse. I actually don't. No, I hate right? That's exactly what I'm 20 years old. Guys, I'll get a job because our government actually pays 3/4 of any expenses. Are you serious? I'm dead serious. So why would they pay a white person full price, like a Canadian, before the price? If you look around, you can't get a job. Well, I'll apply for 150 jobs this year. If I thought I didn't listen to that, I would literally be helpless. This is an investment. This is an investment. This is an investment. This investment. This front kick to the stomach. Boom, front kick to the stomach. Front kick to the stomach. How many of those we take? Okay, boom, inside leg kick. Boom, outside leg kick. He's laughing at you now. I was talking shit, and you realize you gotta get past those legs. You can try to close the distance, boom, spinning back kick to the liver. Fuck. Until he decides to take you to the ground. His left shin gets on top of you and just starts smashing the edge of the sides into your nose to foster a chance. That's a chance that hasn't had history in getting kicked. This like sir is especially it's phenomenal. Changes every changes everything. Front kick to the stomach. Boom, front.
It's definitely a high risk level.
Sure, sure, sure.
Kerala.
இப்போ டவுன் ரைஸ்ல இருக்கும். இப்போ டவுன் ரைஸ்ல இருக்கும்.
Down rice level.
Come on, man.
It's a
Seriously, bro? I missed that for commentary. 8:20, 8:30, 8:40. Come on, man. Only for right.
லைவ்ல இருக்கீங்களா? ப்ரோ இந்த கிளிஸ்டர்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் கரெக்டா வருங்க ப்ரோ.
Blisters.
இந்த டூத் கிளியர் கிளிஸ்டர்ஸ்.
Making breakout structure displacement I already got at 50% and then 50 minutes. Well, that's what I want to see. And there is no structure here, so we can expect the test to reach this, and this target. So we have to reach this basically. If you want to see this, London High both has been swept. Here's a big market structure shift, and let's displace through this 1, 2, 3 lows. So I'm ready to target this. That's a good thing as well. So is there anything I could do to genuinely not high, low, fill to make it high? We got a breakout structure displacement. So this is a beautiful place for me to enter the position for the stop at the high, expecting some downside price. That's good actually. So as soon as we break this and create this efficiency, we can go break even here. So at this part, I took 2 lows and I wanted to take these lows, right? We could take some partial profits out of the game. So if you shoot short here and put the stop loss at this kind of line, and if you target this, you basically target like 1:3 point, 1:3 point, something, and stop at this kind of line. So basically, you're targeting like 1:2, 1:3, bro. Let's take the cost of 2 point, basically. That's all. It's an awesome trade. So if you want to plot something like last manipulation before the stop tissue rate, it's a dumb plug in any time frame. Yeah, this time frame is pretty cool. So we can take this item, take this low, high, low, high, marker fiction, displacement, value gap, boom, associates get tab, we should enter here. We can target this level, let's to the country or even or buy at least one course. Give some fine water.
No, பெரிய நமக்கு
Yeah?
பின்னாடி
Yeah?
இது ரொம்ப சின்னதா இருக்கு இது இருக்கு இது வரைக்கும் ஃபேமஸ்
Oh. Yes, I have. My okay, okay. So,